Popular Culture Research Team. How can I help you? All right, it's time for our Friday's Popular Culture Research Team, and joining us in the studio, as she does every Friday, is Eugene. Eugene, hello to you.
Hi guys, happy Friday and happy July.
Eugene, I sometimes I feel like you dig your own grave. You know why I say this?
Did I?
Yeah, I had completely forgotten to ask everybody to do an imitation. And then she goes, I wasn't even going to ask her because I had completely forgotten, right? She goes, are you going to ask me to do an imitation? I was like, yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I didn't know that you forgot everything.
I completely forgot about
Really?
it. Yeah. I was thinking the whole time I was focused on what I'm going to do for Popular Culture Research Team, today's thing. And then I just completely forgot. Do you have a good imitation? What imitation can you do? I might do an imitation later today.
Really?
Yes.
You too?
Yes.
Actually, I saw several segments of these program and saw Seong.
You're gonna do Seong?
No. Seong did some limitations
Yes,
on,
yeah.
and also
Jongin.
yeah, right.
You know what's really funny though?
What?
You know who came to ARIRANG?
Key?
No?
No?
정인's husband.
Really?
조정진 came today.
Was that happen? Really?
And
Wow.
Seong should have done the imitation in front of his face. That would have been funny. But that didn't happen. So anyways, you're Seong.
I have one.
You have
I
one?
have one, but that thing is not a singer or...
Who is it?
It is like a cartoon character.
A cartoon? We could do cartoon characters.
Really? Do you...
What cartoon character?
Whenever I do this, my friends always make fun of me
Why?
because it is fun.
Okay.
is funny.
Who's the cartoon character?
Do you know 짱구?
Oh, yes. You guys, Shinchan. Shinchan is the English. Yeah, Shinchan is the crayon Shinchan or something like that.
Oh, right.
Is the English name. So 짱구, you're going
I
to do
didn't
짱구?
Yeah, but I didn't practice it. Okay, I'll do
You
it.
don't, hey, if you're
But
good, you don't have to practice
fun,
it.
right?
Okay,
For
it's
fun.
for fun. It's for fun.
fun.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
비리비리비리비리. 허허이 예쁜 누나다. But I believe I'm a little bit good at it, right?
Yeah, yes. 선생님. No, hold on. 저 짱구요. No, I can't do it. That's pretty hard.
Right.
It's harder than I thought. What is the
only-
비리비리?
Don't you know the 부리부리부리 song?
No, I don't.
Oh, really?
Can you sing it?
No, that's all.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all.
All right. Well, I don't think
I'm
Eugene
so
is gonna. I don't think
sorry.
Eugene's gonna make the final. She's not gonna be a finalist. We'll give you till next week to prepare another one. We'll give you another one. Oh gosh. Anyways,
Okay.
Eugene,
Okay.
you get a pass today. I bet you want to hide right now. You want to hide somewhere, don't you? It's okay. As long as we just go into the segment today,
Okay.
you'll forget everything.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. What are we gonna be doing today?
So today we will talk about K movie.
Oh, we're gonna do a movie. We
Yeah.
haven't done a movie in a really long
Right.
time. Oh no, the last time we did movie was JSA.
JSA
Right?
movie, right? And
Okay.
I'll give you my one-line hint. Let's forget everything.
Okay.
My one-line hint. Maybe Santa Claus will shave his beard and put on a t-shirt because it's too hot.
Huh.
What do
Okay.
you think about it?
I like it.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so for our listeners out there, today might be a little bit difficult. It might be a little bit difficult because I'll give you a slight hint. It's not a recent movie. It's not a recent movie, but it's a classic. It's a famous movie. And you said maybe Santa Claus will shave his beard and put on a t-shirt because it's too hot. My one-line summary is actually about the movie.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go. What is it?
Illegal parking leads to unexpected love.
Illegal parking?
Yes.
How come? Illegal parking?
Yeah. Illegal parking leads to...
Oh, got it. Oh, I got
Yeah.
it. Oh, okay.
Illegal parking
Parking.
leads to unexpected love. That's my one-liner.
But that's the whole summary.
Oh, man. Really?
Yeah.
You think that was big enough? Huh.
Illegal parking, right? Illegal parking.
Illegal parking.
Parking.
Car parking.
Car parking.
Yes, illegal parking. All right. Well, anyways, we're starting to get answers right now. Write your answers down. Try to figure out what movie we're going to be doing. And we got a movie trailer.
Yeah. And your turn.
I gotta do it differently today, though.
Really?
Yeah. I can't do the normal movie
A little
voice.
bit scared.
No, because this movie, I can't do it in that voice. It wouldn't have that feeling. I can't tell you guys why, because I feel like I can't sound like I'm doing like a Star Wars movie or like an action movie. It has to be sweet.
Right.
Right?
Let's go Chet SJT.
Oh gosh. Here we go. All right, this is my movie trailer for this very movie. Here we go. What if you met the love of your life just as the story was reaching its final page? A man knows his time is limited. A woman doesn't know the truth. Between the shutter of a camera, a quiet romance begins. But some goodbyes come too soon. This time, experience the Korean classic that redefined cinematic love. A love that seemed too late, but came at the perfect time. Yeah.
Is it sweet?
Yeah,
Sweet version of history?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Why can't I try? Can you do it?
No.
No. I think you could do it. Like a sweet. I can't do. Why can't I do sweet? Maybe it was because the echo. I heard the echo, and my movie voice came out right away. Right? What if you met the love of your life? No, I can't see it. Is it the echo?
It's good.
It's good?
Uh-huh.
No, everybody got the deal. Everybody got the deal here. But anyways, guys, what movie are we going to be covering? I think we gave you guys enough hints here. We're going to give you a song hint this time. And I think this is really going to give it away here. We'll be back after taking a listen to a song here from Red Velvet with You, 한여름의 크리스마스. 7:21 p.m. here in Seoul, South Korea. The last track you just heard, Red Velvet with You, 한여름의 크리스마스. I think if the trailer and the one-liners didn't give it away, the song hint definitely gave it away. Eugene's, what movie are we doing today?
So today we're gonna talk about 8월의 크리스마스 or Christmas in August.
That is correct. Now, I was a little bit surprised. I thought this today was going to be really hard. Okay. Benny says, 정답, Christmas in August. That is correct. 1, 2, 3. Hyun says, over in Virginia, says, 8월의 크리스마스, 한석규. 하하하. That is correct. 1, 2, 3. 세영 says, 8월의 크리스마스 as well. 1, 2, 3. We got 3 people. Now, 2 are Korean. Benny is not. I don't know how Benny was able to get this one. This is a classic of a movie, right? This is we're talking about the 90s. Let's talk about this.
So this movie was released in 1998 and it is considered one of the most beloved classics in Korean cinema. And it was actually ranked number 1 on a survey like, which Korean film would you like to see again?
Yeah, I think amongst the Koreans, this is one of the most popular movies of all time. We're talking about like all time here, a classic. But I bet many people still haven't seen this movie, especially when it comes to K cinema. I think many of our overseas listeners, they're just getting into this and they haven't gone back to 1998. That is a long time ago. Can you tell us a little bit more about this film?
Of course. So the story follows a man named Changwon. So Changwon is very gentle and he's very kind and he's running a small photo studio named 초원 사진관. But he was diagnosed with cancer and is quietly living out his final days. And one hot summer day, he meets a woman named Tarim, and she's a cheerful parking officer who frequently visits the studio. They begin to spend more time together, meeting more often, sharing little conversations, and slowly becoming part of each other's daily lives. But as their love deepens, Changwon's condition worsens. But he never tells Tarim about his illness. Meanwhile, Tarim, unaware of the truth, finds herself falling for him more deeply. But she has to move away for work, and Changwon also closes the photo studio as his health declines. Still not knowing why he disappeared, Tarim leaves him a heartfelt note to express her feelings, and a few days later, Changwon reads it but could not reply. A while later, he passes away without a word, and time passes. And one cold winter day, Tarim returns to the closed studio, and in the window, she finds a framed photo of herself taken by Changwon before. And she smiles through her tears, and that's when she understands it was his love, which is quiet but deep. And the film ends right there.
The other thing is, as you guys know, when a person passes away and you go to the funeral, right, you have the photo, the portrait.
Right.
And he takes a lot of portrait photos. He takes his own funeral portrait photo, right? I mean, come on, like that's pretty rough. This, if you think about it, in 2025, it sounds very cheesy. No, like it sounds cheesy, right? Like here's a guy, here's a guy and a girl. They fall in love. The guy, he's got a terminal illness, and he's about to die, but he's not going to tell the girl, and she doesn't know about it, and they're never put together, and that's how it ends. It's like a very typical. But then back then, this was very new.
Right.
Right? After this, everybody was dying with terminal illnesses and not falling in love because of this. Like all the dramas were doing this. They were amongst the first to do something like this. But why do you think so many people love this particular movie?
So I think in today's world, we can instantly check in on someone's feelings through messages, social media, Instagram, even a quick call. But in this film, the only way to express emotion is through a handwritten letter. And that makes every moment feel more precious. And the film's atmosphere, I mean, it lingers. And there's no dramatic twists or flashy dialogue, just subtle emotions like soft moments and deep personal storytelling. And Changwon and Tarim share only a short time together, but their connection leaves a huge impact not just on each other, but on the audiences too. And it's not about a grand, huge romance. It's about the quiet love that changes their lives, even if it doesn't last forever.
But there's something that I've always wondered, right? I mean, it's been a really long time since I last watched this movie. I did watch it back when I was in college.
Really?
Yeah, when I was in college, I watched it. It was a long. When I was in college, I was like big into movies, and I was watching a bunch of movies. So it's been a while. But why didn't Changwon just tell Tarim, right? Look, I'm sick.
I'm gonna die.
Kiss me. It's my last wish. Like there were so many chances that he could have,
Right.
but he didn't.
True.
That's messed up.
Okay, so that's a question a lot of viewers and audiences have. I think if he had told her, maybe we all would have accepted it as a love that had an ending, ended by death. But the film asks a deeper question. Does love truly end just because one person is gone? I think Jangwon's final narration at the end of the film gives us the answer. He says, oh, it's so sad. Like the countless photos in my memory, I knew that love too would one day become a memory. But you never became just a memory. Thank you for letting me leave with love still in my heart. I mean, even though he's gone, the love continues. And I think he didn't want their love to be reduced to a sad farewell.
Can I try to do that in the Han Seok-kyu voice?
Please. He actually practiced it before.
Guys, so Han Seok-kyu has a very unique voice. I'm not very good. I'm gonna try it. Don't yell at me for this. For those of you guys know Han Seok-kyu's voice, maybe you guys can tell if it's
It's really good.
But see, Han Seok-kyu is like I like Han Seok-kyu in like gangster movies. This is too deep. Here we go.
Let's go.
내 기억 속에 무수한 사진들처럼 사랑도 언젠가는 추억으로 그친다는 걸 알고 있습니다. 하지만 당신은 추억이 되진 않았습니다. 사랑을 간직한 떠날 수 있게 해준 당신께 고맙다는 말이 남깁니다. No, it is.
It sounds like a gangster movie.
It's because I watched all his gang movies. Number 3 is my favorite movie.
Not a romance movie.
내 기억 속에 숨은 무수한 사진들처럼 사랑도 언젠가는 추억으로 그친다는 걸 나 알고 있었습니다. 하지만 I can't do. 윤정수 says 이현우.
And I also said 장기야.
That's not, when I do it a little fast, it sounds like 장기야. I'm really messing up a very romantic movie here. I like Han Seok-gyu, but I watched all his gang movies, so I can't do this movie is considered one of the more sad movies.
Right.
Okay. Was there any scene in particular that really touched you?
Yes, of course. And there's a moment between Changwon and his old father. You know, Changwon is the kind of person who never really shows strong emotions.
Yeah.
He's very, very gentle, soft, and always smiling. But in this scene, for the first time, and maybe only time in the entire film, he raises his voice and he gets frustrated and almost angry because his father doesn't know how to play VHS. It's called video home system, like playing video, right?
Oh my gosh.
You remember that?
Oh.
It's so sad. Jongwon tries to teach him over and over, but his father
frustrated.
doesn't get it right. He forgets over and over again. And Jongwon is not just annoyed, he's very scared because he knows one day soon his father will have to do everything on his own without Jongwon. And later, Changwon leaves behind handwritten instructions step by step for his father. It's like his own way of expressing love, and not through words, but through behaviors and quiet action. And that kind of silent love shows up again in the final scene. You know, when Tarim returns in winter, long after Changwon has passed away, she finds her own photo hanging in the studio window. And Changwon never told her how he felt, how he loved. He never replied to her letter. But that photo, like framed and displayed, is how he showed his love. And it tells us that love doesn't always need to be spoken. Love goes beyond words.
You know, I had forgotten about this.
Are you
but
crying?
No, okay. So back in 2007, maybe 2007. I came to Korea to go to a acting school.
Oh, okay.
Because I was minoring in acting, but I wanted to do comedy acting, and so I signed up for an academy, and the second it was maybe my third or fourth class. He gave me this scene. The teacher gave me this scene, the VHS, the videotape scene. The father being frustrated, like he's trying to teach him how to work the video cassette,
Right.
but he gets it wrong, and so there's a lot of frustration. But it's more anger that he's gonna have to leave his father. And I remember having to do this. I remember the scene because this was when I learned to cry. I had to. That was my crying acting class, and I had to learn how to cry later on. And this scene, I remember doing this scene over and over again.
It's very, very emotional.
It's very, very emotional. For our listeners out there, if you haven't, Hyun says sounds like a drunken Han Seok-gyu. Most of the movies that I did watch with Han Seok-gyu, he was drunk. Lily La La Land says sounds like him, but emotion thrown into sea. 나 한석규야. 내가 number 2라고 number 2. Anyways, we're gonna talk more about this and all their hidden elements, and maybe I'll share why this particular movie covering it today hits really close. We're gonna take a listen to a song that he actually sang, and maybe we'll get some of his voice. 한석규 with Christmas in August. 8월의 크리스마스. 한석규 with Christmas in August. 8월의 Christmas. Yeah.
He never stops.
I apologize. What are some things that international? He says strong. You're looking at one of the best movies out there. It's a fantastic film. It's a fantastic film. Frankly speaking, I watched it about 3 times. What are things that international viewers might find interesting about this particular film?
Okay, so Christmas in August is filled with nostalgic analog feeling, which is unique to 1990s Korea. First, Changwon runs a film photo studio with a manual camera and takes a lot of portraits. And that kind of analog studio used to be a staple in every neighborhood. And the studio, 초원 사진관, is actually still there, and it's now one of the most visited places in that city, especially for fans of the film.
I did hear about this. But there's
Another.
So when you don't feel it then, but when you rewatch this, the cars really get to me. The cars get to me because there's these old school cars that you don't see on the streets anymore, and because of course the female protagonist is a parking officer, you see like cars, right?
And the car is called like Tico.
Tico.
It's a very small compact car that was everywhere in Korea during the 90s, but now it's completely disappeared from the streets. Pony?
Do you know Pony?
No. I only know the
wow.
Tico.
Tico. Pride, they still have Pride, but anyways, yeah, Tico, Pony was very famous. But this was, again, back then, it was like smaller cars.
Smaller car, right?
Not a lot of people had cars, and cars were, expensive. I mean, it was considered a luxury. So that's why you have a lot of these smaller cars.
And also, even small things like the Leo horoscope moment felt so retro, right?
Yeah.
So there's a scene where Tarim asks Changwon if he's a Leo and then mentions that she gets along best with Leos. And back then, this horoscope was a big part of our culture back in 1990s. People would check their love compatibility with this horoscope in magazines or on radio shows.
Yeah, so it's weird because Korea got into like horoscope in the 90s out of nowhere. And horoscopes is like a very like Western culture thing, right? Like I'm a Sagittarius, and then be like, oh, don't meet with, I don't know, Aquarius. I don't know, whatever. I just made that up. I think my wife is an Aquarius. But anyways, little stuff like this. But the way that people dated too. So I mean, this is a romance. I mean, it's a romance film technically. It showed the old ways of dating, things you normally won't see these days. Let's talk about this.
Okay, so these days we can like text or we can send DM direct messages, call, leave voice notes, check someone's Instagram. So many ways to stay connected. But in the movie, Changwon and Tarim mostly run into each other by chance. And their connection is built on those accidental meetings on the street or at the studio. And the more often they run into each other, the more they believed it was fate. And there's another difference. They never define their relationship. Like, there are no, like, are we dating now kind of a conversation. And these days, we always, like, try to define and label things, but they didn't. Maybe they didn't need to define what they were. They just understood each other's feelings and embraced it. That's the difference.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's like, hey, 오늘부터 1일이다. Today's day one.
They want.
Very like straightforward, right? But back then there was a lot of shyness to it. People were not open about their emotions and things like that. And obviously this person, they ended up not even going out officially. But what's the meaning? I think this is like the big question that a lot of our listeners who have never watched this movie particularly would have is what's the meaning behind the title Christmas in August?
So I think the title holds so much. So when you think of Christmas, what comes to mind first?
Gifts.
Present?
Yes. Okay. Presents.
Okay. So
Snow?
for me, love, joy, warmth.
It's kind of cold in Christmas. What? Really?
We can check our love or joy or warmth with like families or friends or lovers even, right?
Really? Okay. Wow. Okay. That's a very positive answer. What do you guys think when you hear Christmas? This is cool.
Only gift?
Yes.
Or Santa Claus?
Santa Claus? Jesus? Jesus? It's his birthday. You got to give him credit too.
Wow, TNF.
Wow.
A huge difference.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that is a difference.
I was a little bit shocked.
When you said love, I was like, love is not Valentine's Day.
But Christmas is also love like season. Okay, so let's talk about it. So we can think about love, like memories that last a lifetime, even though Christmas is only one day. Right? To Changwon, Tarim was like Christmas. She appeared in the middle of a hot August and brought joy and love into his life, like a completely unexpected Christmas gift. So even though their time together was short like Christmas, their love was unforgettable, something he could carry with him even as he left the world.
Yes. This is again. It's a hard watch. I think Made It Up just kind of stopped by briefly to see this. Someone dying, cancer. I don't want to watch it. It's a hard watch. Even at the end, it's people are bawling and stuff like that. would you personally recommend this movie to our listeners out there?
Yeah, 100% yes.
Yeah.
So if you love like romance movie that leave deep impression, this is a must see. So people often call the movie like The Notebook. You know this movie, right? With Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams. This is one of the greatest romance films in the West. But if I had to name Korea's equivalent, I would say Christmas in August. The love story in The Notebook is very passionate and intense, while that of Christmas in August is soft and delicate. And there's another reason. So recently, IU released a remake version of Never Ending Story, a classic song of the rock band Buhal. But what's really special is that IU's music video of this song pays homage to Christmas in August. Like music video's flow is very similar to that of Christmas in August. And IU has said she was a huge fan of the movie. And I think, like many of us as an audience, IU also felt that Jongwon and Tarim's love didn't really end. So she chose to pay homage to this film with her remake version of the song titled Never Ending Story.
Never Ending Story by Puar is one of my favorite songs. The song itself is good, singing is good, but the lyrics, it's fantastic. I love this story and the lyrics here. So, you know the whole thing where Han Seok-gyu, Jongwon, he can't tell, he doesn't tell the girl that he's sick and things like that. So, like preparing the show today, it was a little bit difficult because just last week on Friday after the show, I had to find out from someone else that someone that I have the utmost respect here in Korea, he has stage 4 cancer. And he didn't tell me, and I was very close to him. He didn't tell me. And I didn't know why he didn't tell me. He's known this for like months now. But I think with some of the closest people that you care about, it's very hard to share things like that. And it was tough. It took a few days for me to really absorb all of that in because it was someone I admire and someone I really, really respect. And I'm just hoping that his treatment goes well and things like that. But I do understand why people don't tell others. Last year I found out like my sumo, my aunt had cancer. I didn't know it for a year. She was fighting it. Didn't share that with any of the family members. But it's just one of those things, right? You don't want to bring the worries. You don't want to bring the concerns to your loved ones and things like that. So even though I did, kind of say, why do you think, Han Seok-gyu didn't say, all that stuff? It's out of love.
Right.
I think that itself also hiding the fact is also love as well. Anyways, Yujin, fantastic movie. Maybe next time I won't butcher it with terrible imitations of their characters.
Not that terrible. Oh, me.
Me. I was talking about my Han Seok-gyu, not
right.
you. I actually completely forgot about it, Jang-gu. Have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you again on Friday.
Okay, thank you. See you next Friday. Bye.